right, Coach, give us an opening statement about last week for the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, it was frustrating. I think probably the biggest frustration was the results, and it was fair play to Connor Wade. They come in and had the game plan. Jake's a really good coach, and Connor Wade's a good team, and they had a really good game plan. I think the frustrating thing for coaching staff and players is we didn't play like who we are. And it wasn't the result that we got beat. It was we're absolutely fine with getting beat as long as we play our way, and we're playing. It just wasn't who we were. So I think that was the biggest frustration for us that we played, and we come off the field and was like, what was that? Like we couldn't recognise anything that we did. So that was the biggest frustrating thing for us. But fair play to Connor Wade, they deserved to win, and they stuck to the game plan and caught us on a counter. And one lapse of concentration is what it takes at this time of the year. And so no, it was a little bit frustrating, but we met about it, spoke about it, and then move on to next week and try and find who we are again is probably the biggest thing for us.
Yeah, we talk about this next week. You guys are on the road, but I want to go back to last week. You guys didn't have a Sunday game. So you only had that one game on Friday. So what does that do for your program now leading into this next Friday? You're going to be on the road. What does it do to give you guys that extra time to prepare?
Yeah, I think it also gets to the time of year where everyone's sick of seeing each other a little bit. So what we did was we got done with Friday and we didn't train until Sunday night, and some of our players got to go home and spend a little bit of time with the families, 48 hours with the families, which is always an important thing, and just to refresh a little bit and going into the next 2 weeks and hopefully going into conference tournament. So we took it as an opportunity that we can just have a kind of a little bit of a reset and take our minds away from soccer for 48 hours and let our bodies heal. And so we trained Sunday night and back into training who we are and some competitive games, and then just back into a regular week now off today, and then start training tomorrow and prepare for how we can get better Tuesday, Wednesday, and then move on to McNeese on Thursday.
Yeah, we talk about McNeese. You've got a Louisiana swing this week. You're going to McNeese, and then you're going to Nicholls. You'll actually host Northwestern State to end out the season. But talk about this week, especially with McNeese and Nicholls. What do you think you'll see from those teams?
Yeah, McNeese True's obviously been around the conference a long time, and he always seems to get it together late. He usually plays a not really tough non-conference schedule, and then coming into conference. I know he's had some injuries and had some really harsh luck in some of his games as well, but they're a team that are going to be really good, really well set up and good on the counters that can be really, really dangerous. They've got some really good players in there and play some good stuff. So it's something that we have to be prepared for going in, especially playing away from home. You always have to give that little bit extra to get a win on the road. So and obviously with Nicholls, a really new coach and new program, I know that she's trying to change things around there as well. So they're on a different kind of upswing about what they're trying to do as well. So it's look, playing away from home on a Friday, Sunday is always very difficult, and playing against two teams that are fighting to try and get something out of the season is always going to be difficult as well. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult weekend, and we know that going in, and we just have to prepare the best we can for it.
I'll try to enjoy this road swing. We will see you back here next week.
Thank you very much. Action.